Now, this dialogue is from a 1978 film called Gaman, which was made by Muzaffar Ali. It featured the debut of people like Nana Patekar in a very strange role, in a kind of a madcap role. It suited him, but that was his debut. It was also the debut of Hariharan as a singer. And Suresh Vadkar, though it was not his debut, got the wonderful song Sine Mein Jalan. Chaya Ganguly, another senior singer who used to be a announcer on All India Radio, she got the national award for the song Aapki Yaad Aati Rahi. And it had great performances by Farooq Sheikh, Smita Patil, Jalal Agha, even Nana Patekar and Arvind Deshpande. Many people were there. It was a good film. And it was about the migrant population which comes from eastern UP, although it could even be from any part of UP or from Bihar. This particular one was from a village or a place called Kotwara, which actually is the home place of Muzaffar Ali. It's in eastern UP, in a place called Kheri, Lakhimpur Kheri or Kheri. This particular person called Ghulam, he's played by Farooq Sheikh. He comes to the city looking for an end to his financial troubles. And there he meets characters who've been there for 35 years and not been able to solve their financial troubles. But there's so many people who come every day wanting to solve their financial troubles. And it still continues to this day. 1978, this film. It is 2026. You can see the Prashant Kishore Jan Suraj was all about migration. He said, I went to village after village and there were no men there. Either they were kids or old men or women. That's it. So that's because everybody has migrated, especially to Mumbai, Delhi or wherever else. That problem, Eastern UP and Bihar is still there in spite of a lot of development that has actually taken place. So in this film, he comes to Mumbai looking for a job, becomes a taxi driver, just like his friend Lallu Lal Tiwari, played by Jalal Agha. How the film goes forward is something that you can watch. It's got great songs, very good songs. Even Hira Devi Mishra, her songs, Chaya Ganguly, Suresh Vadkar, Hariharan, lovely songs. And very good performance by Farooq Sheikh. So Farooq Sheikh and Jalal Agha are going towards a pawn shop, and there they meet another taxi driver called Ram Prasad. Ram Prasad is somebody who's been there in Mumbai for 35 years, and Jalal Agha also knows him very well. Jalal Agha asks him to get some work for Farooq Sheikh, and he suggests that go and meet so and so, and Jalal Agha says that's a good idea. But just as they're leaving, Jalal Agha suddenly remembers about a physical ailment that Ram Prasad suffers from. And he says, Arey Ram Prasad, तुम्हारी कमर का दर्द कैसा है? And Ram Prasad says, फल फूल रहा है. I loved the answer. This could be a real conversation. It might have happened. That's why you love these dialogues and that's why I feature them. He said, फल फूल रहा है, which means it's blossoming. It's becoming more potent day by day. Normally you say it's blossoming for some good thing, not for back pain or something like that. He says, तुम्हारी कमर का दर्द कैसा? He's asking about his back pain. So he says, फल फूल रहा है. It's blossoming. It's growing by day by day. Normally that's not a term that you use with negative things. But anyway, that's the answer he gives. Jalal Agha says, अरे परेल में एक वैद है. Ram Prasad says, वैद हकीम कुछ नहीं चाहिए. दर्द कमर के साथ ही जाएगा. I remember having watched this as a kid. And I didn't understand migration or any of these issues, but this line stayed with me. And I asked my father, what does it mean, dard kamar ke saath hi jayega? So my dad explained, he's saying that it's chronic and it will only end once he dies. That's what he's indicating. That line stayed with me. And now that I'm making a vlog about it, I thought, why not feature it? So anything that is chronic, it could be a problem, it could be a pain. You can say, agar sar ka dard hai to sar ke saath jayega. घर का दर्द है तो घर के साथ जाएगा. कमर का दर्द है तो दर्द कमर के साथ ही जाएगा. It's a turn of phrase which kind of appealed to me many years ago. It still holds me. I mean, even that phrase फल फूल रहा है is a very unique expression when somebody asks you about a back pain. It later transpires in the movie that it is discovered that the man's back completely seizes up and he's kind of bedridden. What happens to him, they never tell in the movie. But nothing good happens clearly. So if something is chronic, it's painful, you need to go to a doctor and look for treatment. Because there is a lot of fatalism in India that, oh, we will see what will happen kind of a thing. That leads to a lot of problems. And this dialogue also indicates that inherent fatalism in Indians, that it's all preordained, pre-written. So let it be. Dard kamar ke saath hi jayega. Beautiful line written by Hridaya Lani. Hridaya Lani was one of the writers who was active during the 70s and 80s. And this was written by him. Muzaffar Ali is the director. The film is called Gaman and the timestamp is 45 minutes 50 seconds. दर्द कमर के साथ ही जाएगा.
अरे राम प्रसाद, कहाँ है भाई?
आओ भैया, पान खाओ.
कहाँ खाएंगे?
कैसा?
वह तम्बाकू लेंगे.
आप भैया? जी.
अरे भाई राम प्रसाद, ये गुलाम है, अपने पटवारी की है.
अच्छा,
अब यहीं रहिए.
अरे ये सार माँ तो अब हमका ही देखिए. 35 बरस हो गए. कब आए भैया?
कल ही है. लियो पान. अरे सिगरेट दो भैया. अरे पैसे भूलिए.
तोरे वालिद का नाम?
अबरार अली.
अरे बड़ी खुशी भई तुमका देख के. हम दोनों साथ साथ पढ़त रहे देवकली स्कूल में.
अच्छा. अरे राम प्रसाद, तुम्हारी कमर का दर्द कैसा है?
फल फूल रहा है.
अरे परेल में एक वैद्य है.
वैद्य हकीम कुछ नहीं चाहिए, दर्द कमर के साथ ही जाएगा.
अच्छा ठीक है.